So what's going on, guys? OGR back with another New York Giants video. And what I need you to do is slap that like button. If you like what you're watching, please consider subscribing. It'd be an absolute pleasure to have you a regular part of the channel. And I know there's a lot of Giants fans out there that are upset, and the Twitter trolls are out, and they're calling for Gettleman's head. And we'll get into that next. So Giants fans are upset. What's new? Connolly got cut. Now they want Dave Gettleman's head. First off, do you even listen to interviews anymore? It wasn't Dave Gettleman's decision to make. It was a collective. Dave Gettleman does not rule with iron fists, popular to media belief. And to me, it's getting ridiculous. And maybe I'm being too hopeful. I think hope was the wrong word there. I have trust. And if you think that means I'm accepting of losing, or that I'm a Dave Gettleman lover, then obviously you haven't listened to the channel very long. I don't get what stewing in your own anger does as a fan. It just makes you a miserable prick, if anything. I know to take things in stride. And guess what? This is coming from a man that has zero patience. None. I have no patience. 3 strikes and you're out. That's how I work. So, I don't blame Dave Gettleman for Ryan Connolly. I think that's stupid, for one. I can't stand these guys playing hindsight GM 2020. I'm questioning every move that Dave Gettleman makes. What does that get you? Build with what we have, see what we have going forward. Because you know what? Maybe the pick at 2 for running back's wrong. But you can't tell me it's not right either. Because you don't know how this all shakes out. If we win a Super Bowl 2 years from now, what can you say then? It must have been the right pick, Because even if you take Quentin Nelson or Chubb or any other person you wanted, for the guys who wanted Rosen, that's funny right now. Guess what? You'd still have holes on your team. Because you know what the biggest problem is with Giants fans? Is they want a proven commodity at every position, and they don't want anybody to develop despite hyping people up in the draft. How the hell does that make sense? You've got to allow people to develop. And guess what? Dave Gettleman's right when he says it's all about the puppies. The faster our young players develop, the more success we will have this season. They take longer to develop, the less wins we will have. This is plain and simple. This is what it comes down to the Giants. And giving these young players another season to grow will pay dividends in the future, I promise. And if we're able to keep pieces together and we're able to give confidence to Steve Tisch and John Mara that we have the pieces going forward, we will succeed. But you need to build a foundation first. Any team that has success has built their foundation. Maybe the 49ers, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Ravens, whatever team you want to point to, they had to build something first. They had continuity in place, they had a staff in place, and they were able to build. Every successful franchise right now that you think is going to contend for a Super Bowl or a playoff spot has that. It doesn't happen overnight. May it be the Buffalo Bills. And that's where the Giants are on the cusp. But you got to let us get there first. Stop being so goddamn impatient. And it doesn't mean that you're accepting of losing. It just means you take things in stride. And you don't overreact to every little story. This is a video I feel I need to do every 3 or 4 months. Because I see the trolls out there. Relax. RELAX. Allow a couple games to be paid before you flip over the moon. Either way, it's been OGR Sports. And I'll catch you on the next vid.